inaugurated in 2009 to honor a pioneer in gifted education in Eastern North Carolina. Anne's ideas about how gifted children should be served were ahead of her time, and her work laid the path for those who came after her here in Pitt County, but really around the state. This year there were nominations of several really exceptional candidates for the award, and when I saw the list of nominees, I remember being relieved that Ryan and I had created a very large panel of gifted education experts from around the state to review nominations. I remember looking at Ryan and thinking, oh, thank goodness we don't have to pick a winner, because we knew that it was going to be a very, very difficult task. And in talking with the reviewers, they have said that to me over and over again. They said any one of these folks could have been this year's winner. I am pleased and honored to present the Ann Harrison Service Award at this time. The 2012 Ann Harrison Service Award is presented to Terri DeCresie. Very special. One reviewer said, I find Terry's commitment to technology in the classroom to be amazing. The different uses of technology and virtual field trips help to bring new experiences to gifted students. Another reviewer said, her focus on developing and implementing a rigorous and relevant curriculum in Pitt County shows her devotion to gifted education. It is also commendable that she works with first-year gifted teachers to make sure that they get the help that they need in providing superior coursework for gifted students. Another reviewer similarly commented on Terry's mentorship, saying, she mentored new teachers, she was a consistent advocate for the gifted student, she wrote lesson plans for the state initiative, and has grown into a leader across the district. That statement alone is powerful. One thing that Ann Harrison always did was to expect teachers to grow and to continue to evolve into the best that they can be for themselves and for their students. And she said, this reviewer said, I see that in all of these descriptions. And I'll leave you with this final comment from an evaluator. She said, when I read the description of the innovative instructional techniques and the information Ms. DeCresie wrote about a gifted issue, I felt like Ann Harrison might have written that herself. I think that the evidence related to how she makes real connections in the content for the students, the fact that she goes over and beyond the expectations of her school day, and even the teacher evaluation instrument indicates she has a heart for the gifted students and is willing to continue to reach beyond herself to meet their needs. It is obvious that Terry is a very special teacher of the gifted, following the steps that Ann laid down for us, even in this very county. Gifted students in North Carolina are lucky to have Terri DeCresie and teachers just like Terry from across the state who value the students and want what's best for them, regardless of any educational mandates or lack thereof, to benefit them. Join me then to recognize Terry as the 2012 Ann Harrison Service Award winner.
I also want to applaud the ECU AIG team for their influence in gifted ed and how inspired I feel every year when I come to this conference and I go back and I think of new things to do with my students. I also want to thank you for creating this award to honor Ann. I just think it's such a sweet thing to do. I'm honored to follow the footsteps of Suzanne Potmeister, and I remember going into her room one day and seeing her room and thinking, I don't want my room to be ordinary anymore. And I'm honored to be following her footsteps. I'm also honored to be following Tim's footsteps, who I think is dedicated to the gifted program, not only in Pitt County, but is really reaching out regionally and in the state to try to make an influence on gifted education. And finally, I just want to tell you how glad I am to be an AG teacher. I made a decision a long time ago that once I don't like teaching anymore, I would quit. I don't want to be a teacher who's miserable in the classroom because then your students get miserable. And I just want to say that I'm so blessed because every day I get up excited to go to school. And I learn along with my students, and I learn about them, and I just love my job. I know you probably feel the same way, and I just want to encourage you to keep advocating for your students and to keep them flying high.